Hey folks, this overview of how to do the program in Lab 1. The goal is to learn how to use Python and idle. Whether or not you figure it all out, that's not the point. The point is learning how to use idle. Now, what I'm recording here is my command line. I use Linux for just about everything, but basically idle works pretty much the same thing way on everybody's machines. So when I type in idle and it comes up to a screen that looks like this. This is a little bit scary. This screen doesn't have a lot on it, but this is your shell prompt. This is where you can actually type things and valid Python statements and it will work. So what I want to do is say file open and pick a new file. And so here's my blank file, and you can see that there's not a lot in here. Now I've already typed in the program, so what I'm going to do is say file open my existing file, and I called it guess. Real inventive name there, huh? And you can see I got a lot of different code in here from a lot of different time frames. So this is what the code actually looks like. So your goal is to learn how to say file new, type this information in, and make it work. Now I asked you to do a cheat code, and that's pretty simple right here. You just print secret, and what that does is it prints the contents of this bucket, and it tells you what the magic number is. But what I want you also to notice is the indents and the spaces. If these indents and spaces are off, your program will not run correctly. So in most cases, you can just say Python, but I have both versions on my machine, 2 and 3. So I need to say Python 3, and then I hit F5, and it saves, and it says, okay, what do I want to do? 6 tries. So what I want you to do is try 6 times, or 7, and see if it fails correctly. And notice my magic number is 75. I'm just going to put in 75 here, and you will see that it worked. So yay, there's my code. And then I just exit out of this, and then I can run it again by hitting F5. And this time I'm going to type in the wrong stuff. And notice how it says too low, too low, too low, too low. I got to 6, it quit. That's good. So it's working for too high, too low. Now let's try it the other way. And notice it's 50, and I'm going to go 99, 98, 97, 96, and so on down the road. And it says, wait a minute. Notice it says too high, too low. So my errors are working correctly. And that's what I want you to turn in, is this code. And in order to make it work right on Canvas, I think uploading a PDF would be the best way to do that. And in my case, I have a printer. I say print window, and I actually have a default printer set up to PDF. So I now have a PDF file, and I can upload that PDF file to the Canvas assignment, and then I can see your code, and I get an idea of you understand this. And that's all there is to it. Okay, thanks for your time.